video gaming again. Today we're going to test out the carbines. So we get our weapons and we're going to look at the carbines today. I got all the carbines, so I'm going to show you one by one, doled down. Like I'm going to take off everything. I'll make everything standard, no attachments to nothing. We're going to test it out. If you see my other video, you know what kind of tests I'm finna do. My other video I did on the assault class, the assault rifles. This right here is just the carbine. So yeah, actually I want to do it right here, so that way I can have some ammo just to throw out, so I don't have to go back to the ammo thing. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do, and now I'm going to test out these carbines. Carbines are on every class, so it don't matter what class you get, assault, engineer, support, recon, you can get your carbine weapon. And I want to show you which one kind of does, works out the best. So yeah, I'm going to play with it. It is a fully automatic. I can go to single shot. This is the AK-5C. It's like one of the guns you get at first. And if you know my other tests, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot these. I'm going to shoot at these single fire to knock them down and see how many bullets it takes to knock them down. And then we're going to go over there where the moving targets are and try to shoot them at fully automatic to see what kind of recoil we got for shooting fully automatic. And then I'm going to go right over there and just hold the trigger down to see what kind of recoil it gets without actually aiming. Just hold the trigger down, aiming, and then just hold the trigger down and let it either gonna go up, sideways, the kick of it, the gun. So let's get started. Alright, we're gonna see how many bullets this will take to knock him down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That was them. A little bit farther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was crazy. 6. Oh, I missed 6, 7. So 7 shots on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, missed again. 7 shots on that one. As you can see, took 5 shots right here. I'll say that's probably about 50 meters away. This is about 100 meters away, and that's probably about 150 meters away. Up to 200 meters away. Alright, we're going to come right back here. I'm going to put it on fully automatic, and we're going to try to see what I can hit. That was that test. As you've seen, I knocked down 6 of them. Alright, now I'm just going to hold it like this, put it right down here, and I'm just gonna pull the trigger. I'm not gonna pull down, I'm not gonna pull up. I'm just gonna pull the trigger. See what kind of recoil I got. Yeah, made it. Almost made it above the thing, so yeah. Well, that was the test for one, so you kind of get the gist of what the tests are going to be about and how I'm testing this. Now the recoil speed, I mean the not the recoil speed, my bad, but the magazine speed, or the reload speed, you know, it's going to be something like this fast, pretty quick. I'll say pretty quick. But let's redeploy. Let's get a different weapon. That was the AK-5C. Now we're going to go down to the ACWR. Let's dumb it down, which it already is. Oh, no it's not. No, it's not. My bad. Oh, yes it is. Okay. Dumbed it down to the ACWR. Dumbed down. The AK-5C was a 5.56 round, hold 30 round magazine, 31 if you count the one in the chamber. The ACW is the same thing, 30, 31 if you count in the chamber. The AK-5C has a 700 rate of fire, and the ACWR has an 880 rate of fire, so this should have more recoil, but it holds the same bullet size, so I figured on the target range it's going to probably hit the same amount, 5, 6, and 7. But okay, let's do this. And this has fully automatic, single fire, and that's it, just fully and single. No burst. So let's test it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you see, reload speeds are okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missed it again. As you've seen on my other videos, the assault rifles, you can just sit there and tap the trigger like that, and they don't move. On these carbines, they've been moving every time I tap the finger. But let's try this fully automatic. See how many I can knock down. As you see, it wants to jump. Got it, finally, at the end, I got it. So that's 4. I hit 6 with the AK-5C. Okay, again, I'm just gonna pull the trigger, see the recoil. It wants to go up and to the left. Let's do it again. See the recoil. Up and to the left. See the reload speed? A little bit slower than the AK-5C, because he actually takes the magazine out. With the AK-5C, he just dumps the magazine on the ground, pushes the new one in. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna kind of run through these real fast, so I mean I'm not going to spend too much time on the weapons, just to make the video a little bit shorter for y'all. Because my last video was like an hour long, just doing the assault. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was just an hour long just doing the assault rifles. So I don't want, I mean I got less guns here, so it shouldn't take that long. But still, I just want to, you know, kind of run through it. I'm going to dumb this down. Iron sights. Standard. No attachments. And this is the SG553. It also has 30 round magazine. Also shoots the 5.56 NATO round, but it's a rate fire of 830. And this one has a rate fire of 880, what we just shot. So it's gonna be a little bit less kick. So hopefully it'll be alright. Pretty good weapon. As we've seen, the AK-5C is actually better than the ACWR, I think, you know, just shooting it right now. So let's see about the SG. This has fully automatic, single fire, and burst. So it's a good one. We're not going to try burst today. We're not doing burst. We're just going semi and then fully. But I mean, I'll play how y'all want to play. Alright, let's test it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should take 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to put it on fully and see how many bullets we can hit. I mean, how many targets we can hit with this. That. Alright. Let's come over here. See the recoil speed. Just gonna pull the trigger. It wants to go right. It wants to go up and right. Up and right again. Not near as bad as an ACWR, but you know, it is what it is. Now this right here is the reload speed. As you see, he wants to pull it out, put another one in, and then he didn't hit it that time. But after you see, pulls it out, pushes another one in, and then hits it. So it kind of wastes a little bit more time. Even though I didn't hit as many targets, I hit only 3 targets, you know, with it. Actually, I hit it right then too. But Actually, I hit only 3 targets with it, but actually it shot a little bit better than the ACWR, so I can control it a little bit better. But yeah, let's move on. We're going now to the AKU. It shoots a little bit different round. It shoots a 5.45, which is a little bit smaller round. So it should take, I don't know how much it's going to take really to knock down a target, but it has 30 round clip, 31 count to 1 chamber, has 608 rate of fire. We're going to dumb it down. But nothing on it. And we're going to test it out. Now it has fully automatic, it has single fire and burst. So, and as you can see, it looks kind of like an AK, because it basically kind of is. Just not the high rate of fire. So we're going to see what it can do. Put it on single fire. This shoots a little bit smaller round, so let's see what it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same amount. 5 bullets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even though it shot a littler round, it still took 5 and 6. This should take 7 then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And now we're going to come over here and test it out for the fully automatic. Let's see which one is better. That's a long reload speed though. Long reload speed. So that's 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. Still a long reload speed. 4 down, and I tore that one up. That's that. So I knocked down 4. And I really had to kind of control it. So this one I'm going to just hold it right here. I'm going to let the trigger go. I'm not going to pull up or down. I'm just going to let it pull the triggers, let it go on fully automatic, see what it does. It wants to go up and to the left. So it has a little bit of recoil. Up, slightly to the left. So I'm just going to knock down the target. But yeah, that's that. Now we're going to test. Now watch what he does. He pulls it out, pushes it in, then comes to the right of the gun and pushes that back. If you ask me, that's kind of a long reload. So on reload time, I wouldn't recommend this gun. But in all, it was still better than the ACW so far. So let's move on. Like I said, I'm trying to go through these real quick. I'm not trying to waste time with these. God dang. Come on, read. Okay. I'm not trying to waste time with these, so far they all took 5, 6, and 7 shots to knock down their targets, and then the ACW so far has been the worst. I think that's just because of the rate of fire speed, the recoil of it. But the AK5C seems to be the best so far. Let's move on down to the A91. Make sure it's dummy down. Nothing on it. Stripped. Alright. 891. That's fully automatic, single fire. And that's it. Just fully automatic and single fire. Put it on single fire. Let's see how many. I didn't see what kind of bullet it took. I'm pretty sure it's just a regular 5.56 NATO round, but we'll see that here in just a minute. See how many bullets he'll take to knock these targets down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on them again. If this is right, this should take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, on my tests of the assault rifles, as you can look back in my other videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, missed it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, missed it again. Missed it. I missed it a few times. That just shows you that you didn't want to stay in the same spot. But as you've seen in my other videos, it only took up to 5 and then 6 on these. This one's taking 5, 6, and then 7 on the carbine. But let's go see how it does on fully automatic, on moving targets. Knock them two down quick. Got 3. What? I tore that one up. It didn't fall though. 6. So 6. I got 6 on them, which is pretty good. It's the same amount I got with the AK-5C. Now let's test the recoil speed. I'm going to hold it down like this, and I'm just going to pull the trigger. It actually did pretty good. It didn't even climb all the way up it. I'll do it again. It wants to pull to the left just a little bit, but as you can see right there, the reload speed is still kind of crazy. Pulls it out, pushes it in, and then pulls the trigger, pulls the lever back. But as you can see, he has to pull the gun to the right, so it still takes some time. Even though it shot good, reload speed still kills on here. So far the AK-5C still got it because of the reload speed. But it's actually a pretty good gun. So let's test, and that held a 5.56 NATO round as well. The Ace, this holds a bigger round, so it should take less bullets to knock down a target. This is a 7.62. It holds 25 rounds compared to the rest of them that hold 30. So, and the other one had a rate of fire 800. For a rate of fire of 800, that was pretty good. It still held good. I could still shoot good with it. This only has a rate of fire of 650, but it holds a bigger round. Still a NATO round, but bigger round. And let's pick it. Let's dumb it down. Don't need nothing on it. That's what it looks like plain. And like I said, it shoots a 7.62 NATO round. It has fully automatic and single fire only. So we're gonna take it. That's another knockoff of an AK. It holds a bigger round. Actually holds the same round as an AK because the AKs hold 7.6. But it should take less bullets. I would say it's going to take probably one less bullet So 4 bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that other one was 5 and 6. That was 4 and 5. So this should take 6 rounds apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Oh, missed it. Missed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the bigger round, you can tell, does some more damage. But let's see how it goes. Fully automatic. I didn't even hit a target. I'm hitting the one on top. I mean, it probably would be better if I had a scope on here. But I can't even hit a target with this thing. Knocked one. Iron sight. No justice for this gun. 2, 3. I actually knocked down the back one as well, so 3. Hit it a few times. 4. So 4, we got 4 with it. For some reason, iron sights suck on this gun. It's hard to see what you're shooting at, but as you can see, it's covering most of the whole person up with the iron sight, so you can't really shoot to see what you're shooting at. But alright, let's pull the trigger, see the recoil on it. It actually had more recoil than the other gun did. And it pulls slightly to the right, up to the right. Let's do it again. Up. I went straight that time. But still have more recoil than the other one. And as you see, reload speed's okay on it. It's not the best, but it's okay. He pulls it out, puts another one in, and then pulls the hand back. That's, you know, it's pretty decent, but it's not at the same time. So let's move on. Like I said, I'm trying to do these pretty quick. We're going to move to the G36C. It's a rate of fire 650. Magazine holds 30, 31 if you count the one in the chamber. It's a 5.56 NATO round, so pretty much it's going to do pretty much the same thing. Let's dumb it down. Let's dumb it down. Let's see what it got going on. Alright, it's got fully, single, and burst. So we're going to put it on single. This should take 5, 6, and 7 bullets to knock these targets down. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my bad. 6. My bad, I didn't go back here. I'm sorry. It still took 6 rounds to get that though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still took 6 rounds even though I was that close, so. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Oh, missed it again, missed it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, missed it. 5, 6. Oh well, 7. I'm probably miscounted. But yeah, you got up here. So the same NATO round. Now we're going to test the fully automatic. 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. I mean, 8 targets down. That's pretty good. Compared to 6 was our highest. So it's 8 with this one. Now we're going to test the recoil speed. Recoil on it. Just going to pull the trigger. It wants to climb, but it climbs straight. Not bad recoil, and actually when I was shooting it, I can actually like just kind of barely have to, you know, pull it down a little bit, but it actually shot pretty good. Now let's see the recoil speed on it. He pulls it out, puts one in, charges the hammer, and that's it. I mean, actually not that bad of a recoil speed, but still a little slower than the AK. Nothing has beat the AK-5C yet, but still good. Let's move on. That was actually a good gun. So G36C actually did well, better than the AK-5C, even though the reload speed was a little bit slower. It actually did better. Alright, let's try the M4. The M4 is going to be a little bit difficult. I'm just going to pull the trigger as fast as I can because it doesn't have fully automatic. So when I'm shooting burst, I'm just going to pull it. I'm just going to shoot it as fast as possible, but also try to hit some targets, you know. So, but it shoots a 5.56 NATO round, as everybody should know. Rate of fire is 800. Magazine is 31 plus the one in the chamber. Okay, so let's test it out. As I told you, it doesn't have fully automatic. It has single fire and burst. So we're going to put it on single fire, test it out. 5.56 round should do the same amount. 5, 6, and then 7. But who knows? Okay, get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, the iron sight is kind of obstruct some view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it actually shoots straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't have to really adjust it any, as I have been. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing. Now I'm going to want to burst. Like I said, it doesn't have fully automatic, so I'm just going to shoot as fast as I can at these. 1. 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. So 6. Now I'm just going to hold it right here, and I'm going to tap the trigger as fast as I can to see the recoil. I'm not going to push it down. I'm not going to pull it up. I'm just going to sit right here and tap the trigger. I'm sorry, I could have done that a little bit faster. My finger slipped. Okay, let's try it again. to do this pass. But alright, let's check the reload speed. Push it out, push it in, hits the button. So it's pretty quick reload speed. Pulls it out, pushes it in, hits it. Pretty quick. Still not as quick as the AK-5C, but pretty quick. Quicker than most. So, and I hit six targets with it. I think it's a pretty good gun. Let's see here. Let's move on. Let's go to the Ace 21. We're almost done. Got 4 more left. Let's go to the Ace 21. Let's dumb it down. That's the default color. It shoots at a rate of fire at 770, 35 round clip. So it's 36, and we'll count the one in the chamber, so it holds the most bullets so far. It shoots a 5.56 NATO round, so it still shoots the same round. Everything but the Ace 52 shoots a bigger round, but everything else shoots 5.56 still. So, and this one shoots a 5.45, so it shoots a smaller round, but it still did the same amount of damage. But okay, let's test it out. It's got fully automatic, single fire, and that's it. Just fully in single. Let's go over here. Test it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just like I thought. Takes 5, probably takes 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Oh. Missed it twice. My bad. 6 again. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, missed it. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7. As you can see, I was just tapping it. It has a little recoil. So let's test it out on fully. See how many targets I can put down. Two. 3. 4. 5, 6. This 6 rounds. So I'll put down 6 targets. Let's test the recoil speed on it, or recoil on it. I'm just gonna sit here and hold the trigger. It wants to go up and to the right. Again. Up. It starts going right. As you can see, the reload speed on it. Pulls it out, puts one in, charges the hammer, and he's done. So basically kind of the same as most of them. But that is it. Let's move on. Okay. Now we got the Type 95B. Type 95B is a rate of fire 650, magazine is 30, ammo type is 5.8, DAP 87. So it's not a NATO round, and it's a 5.8. This was a 5.45, so it's going to be a bigger round, but it also is a different round. It's a DAP 87. So it's not from the NATO, but it should do, I think, the same amount of damage because it's a DAP round. So let's just test it out. It's got fully automatic, it's got single shot, it's got burst. We're gonna put it on single shot. As you can see, it's a little weird gun. It's basically a foreign gun. But let's test it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a 5.8 round, I knew it'd be about 5. It's gonna probably be about 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not really no much difference than a 5.56 NATO round, even though it's a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here goes the real test, see what it does on fully. Let's see how many targets we put down. None the first round. Still none. 1. 2. 3, 4. 5. 6. 6. It kind of made up for itself there at the end. But, okay, let's test it out. Let's test out the recoil. Again, I'm not going to pull it up. I'm not going to push it down. I'm just going to pull the trigger. Not bad recoil. It didn't want to fly all the way up, but it still pulled to the left a little bit. Now we're going to test out the reload speed. Pulls it to the side, pulls it out, puts another one in, and then charges the handle back. It's kind of crazy, but I guess it works. So it's not near as fast as the rest of them. So he has to do so many steps, but it's still an okay gun, you know. Let me see here. We got 2 more left. The MTAR 21 and the Graza 1. So we're gonna go with the MTAR 21. It's already dumbing down. That's what it looks like already. It shoots 900 rate of fire, which is, I think, the most rate of fire. Yep, 900 rate of fire is the fastest for the carbines. 30 round magazine, a 5.56 NATO round, and it has fully automatic and just single fire. So it's a weird looking gun, but like I said, another overseas gun, but it shoots a NATO round, so it should do 5, 6, and 7. test it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it. Yeah. This should take 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one over here should take 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, missed it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Now we're going to put it on fully. It has a distinct sound to it too. It kind of sounds like a toy gun, kind of. Shoots really fast. Really, really fast. Shoots his bullets really fast. That's 2. 3. 4. More clip here. So 4 targets this shot. Let's test the recoil speed. Just gonna hold it. It's got some recoil, but it shoots so fast that it wastes the bullets before it can even get that high up. But it does get high. So it has some recoil, which is not unexpected from a 900 rate of fire. Alright, let's test the reload speed. Not that great, but it still has to pull it to the side, pull it out, push it in, and then hit the thing. Which he just taps it. He don't really cock it. He just taps it kinda, and it kind of pulls. So that's a little bit faster than some of them, but still not as fast as a few. There's probably about 4 or 5 of them that's still faster. But all the other ones he had pulled to the side, it's faster than them. So we got one more, but this gun would be pretty good in a like up close scenario because how fast the bullets go. Just that quick, it's over. So I mean, it'd be good if you're like clearing rooms or something. It'd be a pretty good gun. One more. We got the Groza 1. I'm gonna dummy it down. Oh, you can't take that off. It comes with a compressor on it, and it comes with a grip on it. You can't take none of it off. Okay, that's what it comes with. Grip and a compressor. Its rate of fire is 725 magazine. It holds a 30 round magazine, but it holds a 7.62 ammo type. That's the same ammo type as Ace 52, which only holds 25 rounds. This one actually holds 30 rounds, and it's a fully automatic as well as the Ace was. So, but it's a WP, and that's a NATO. This is a WP round. The other one was a NATO round. The NATO round took 5 shots. It took 4 shots, 5 shots, and then 6 shots. It's got fully and single. We're gonna test it out, the WP round, and see if it'll do also 4, 5, and 6. If it does, it's basically the same round as a NATO round. They're the same size, but different company. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which was expected because it's a bigger round. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 5. Okay. My bad, I missed it. Alright, let's test this one. It should take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, So it's 4, 5, and 6, same as the other one. Now let's see this. Go to fully automatic. See how many targets we put down. Two. Put down 2 so far. Put down 3, 4. Over at 4. Now let's test the reload speed. Way up there. Wanted to go way up there. It went up quick too. Alright, now we're going to test the reload speed. That was a recoil. That's the reload. Then he has to pull it back. See, he pulls it to the right, and then he pulls it back to the left and reloads. So really slow, really slow. So I would say it's one of the slowest ones, actually. Reload. But that was it. In my predictions, I will say the AK-5C, the SG-553, the M4, and the Type 95B, the G36C, was all pretty good guns. The rest of them wasn't that good. But I would say the best had to be the Type 95B or the G36C or the AK-5C, because the AK-5C had it had faster reload speed than every one of them, and it hit 6 targets. The G36C hit 6 targets, but it was pretty good gun recoils wise. And the Type 95B hit 8 targets, which was really good. So I will say, I mean, you can watch the video over again if you want, and over to see which one you think was the best. I mean, leave comments below, please. But alright, that was it. Next video I will post will be on the DMRs. Well, let's do light machine guns next, because they're fully automatic. We'll go for light machine guns, and then we'll do the DMRs. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'm out.